YouTube, hello and welcome to the stream today. We are continuing the Ocarina of Time item randomizer, but if I hear the Gerudo Valley theme, I have to reset. We are still on run number 7. Hopefully we will avoid hearing the Gerudo Valley theme today. If you've been enjoying the series, make sure to leave a comment, talk about all of the funny moments you saw, even make some predictions on how many attempts this is going to take, because I have a feeling it's going to take a while. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a like if you've been enjoying the content. As of me recording this video, we have hit 100 subscribers on YouTube. That could be more. Could also be less, I hope not, but it could be more. So make sure, if you've been enjoying it, make sure to subscribe to the channel, ring the bell so you can get notified. Maybe come check out one of the live streams sometime over here at twitch.tv/peekabob6, and then you can be a part of the action. But YouTube, I love you, and I will see you in just a second. Alright, YouTube, we are back. Let's get into this. So, we grabbed the hook shot. I think that was the very last thing we did yesterday. So, with the hook shot, we have silver gauntlets. We need to find long shot to get us into Gerudo training grounds. But with the hook shot, we should be able to start collecting a few Skulltulas along like Zora's River. We also have, I have written down Way of the Hero, Thieves Hideout, Hyrule Castle, Bottom of the Well, Spirit Temple. We have Zelda's Lullaby, right? Yes, okay. So we have Zelda's Lullaby, we need an ocarina. So hopefully today we can find an ocarina. Alright, so it's nighttime. Let's go check out Kakariko. Did I clear Dodongo's cavern? I have a Goron Ruby, Zora Sapphire, and a Forest Medallion. Yeah, I definitely must have cleared Dodongo's cavern. Actually, we can check this grotto now too, since we have a hook shot. Okay. So Ocarina is going to be huge here. Have we found Song of Storms as well? I feel like we did. No, we did not find Song of Storms. Okay. It's my wife. Hi, Raven. Hopefully work's not too crazy, but I imagine it's probably very crazy. We have... Oh, did I miss this crate? I definitely missed this crate. Key? Nope. We have a grotto that we can check here. Cool. Yeah, Ocarina will get us into Spirit Temple area. It'll also allow me to check one of the checks by Hyrule Castle. It will eventually help us with Bottom of the Well, because I don't think we really found the Way of the Hero check down there. Skulltula, that's the other thing I wanted to grab out of here. Come on. Come on. Please. There we go. Okay. Hi, Spark. How are you? Probably could check the windmill too, but I'm not going to. Oh, you know what? I remember too. Goron Tunic was in the Cookery Forest. How many Fire Temple keys do I have? I mean... that's still an okay number of checks. We'll do some quick rupee grinding to go buy the Goron Tunic, and then we'll probably go into the Fire Temple real quick. I still need Megaton Hammer if we're gonna beat it for the medallion. But we might be able to find something useful in there. No, I absolutely did. I absolutely did. That's the kind of pure fear that I have with this, is getting to that point right there that you showed, and that being where the song shows up. Banger alert. Alright, we can rupee farm right here really quick. Please. Whoops. Luckily, the Goron Tunic's not super expensive in this. Perfect. Then we'll go buy the Goron Tunic, and then we'll come back and we will go through the Fire Temple a little bit. Started another one last night, and 3 out of my first 5 checks were bomb bag, Goron bracelet, and bow. That is what we call a certified baby seed. Unlike this seed, which very much does not feel like a baby seed. Ooh, we can actually check the Skulltula that's here too. Oh, there's double defense up there. I saw that. Alright. Definitely need to get the hover boots. Alright. Ah yes, the green tunic for going into Volcano. Ow. Awesome. We love having nothing. Actually, now that I think about it, do I technically have access to the water temple? Because I have the hover boots? Do I need long? No, I wouldn't. Because you would normally get in there with iron boots and hook shot, because long shot's in there. Frick. How many water temple keys do I have? Man. I have 3. Alright, we'll check out the fire temple first. And then we'll go to the water temple. I don't have a Zora tunic, so that's a little scary. And now the fire can't hurt me. I think Sheik teaches me nothing, right? Yep.
Because it's kind of like a game.
Mm-hmm, it is a game.
I know that.
I can do this because I have the Goron tunic. I'm really banking on the fact that because we've had Gerudo Valley in here not that long ago, that surely the game's not gonna just chuck it back in here again. That's just me hard coping. Was there a Zora tunic at the spot you usually get Gerudo's note, or was that Goron tunic or last run? They really do all blend together. They really do. But I'm pretty sure it was the Goron tunic that was there. So, technically there was a free one out there. But in order for me to reach it, I needed silver scale. And, unfortunately, one of the scales was in... I think it was the training grounds. So there's not a whole lot of point to me trying to scrounge around for a scale. If there were 2 opportunities, I would try to figure it out, but since one of them is in the training grounds and I need other means to get there, I was just like, we'll just spend the money. Oh hey, a Hylian shield. Yeah, the easiest part was when I had a run like run 5 that I got all the way through. So I no longer had to remember what I had or hadn't done. But then when we had a run with run 6 where we were, you know, progressing partially through but not the whole way, and then it winds up resetting, then it makes it more challenging because then it's like I have to differentiate, what did I see last run? What did I see this run? I mean, that's the whole reason I wrote down what Gossip Stone said for Way of the Hero, because I don't remember what I read from the last one versus this one. Just think if it was a Zora one, the water temple would be easier. Oh, absolutely. If I got a wallet upgrade, that would help too, but... I unfortunately cannot afford the Zora tunic, so we're going to be progressing the water temple without it. I'm also kind of sad because I don't have Megaton Hammer, so I can't just cheese my way to the boss room. There is nothing in here, huh? I might have honestly been better off waiting until I had another key. Oh, that's a camera change and a half. Don't even look at me. So having no idea exactly when this part's going to come out on YouTube, because I can't plan that far ahead right now. But we do still have, for the Twitch side of things, the sub goal on here, that if we get to 40 subs, which we need 11 more for, I will do a Metroid Fusion randomizer. And then on the YouTube side of things, I now have some YouTube subscriber incentives that if we get to 150 subs as the next one, I will do a Sonic Adventure 2 randomizer. Which I have no idea how that's gonna go. I'm not looking great in here. I don't have any bottles either, do I? Nope. Well, chat, enjoy the low heart sound for a while. Oh, actually, wait, I think there's I cleared the pots in this first room, so I think they respawn with a fairy in there now. Kind of a beat, to be honest. I think the worst low heart sound we've ever had in any Zelda game was in Majora's Mask. And I know that short is up on YouTube. That was a brutal low heart sound. Please. Thank you. Yeah, if I just had hover boots. Because I think the platforms... Yeah, the platforms are too big for me to be able to, if I had a Megaton Hammer, cheese my way across. It honestly might be close enough that if I knew how to bomb chew jump, I could probably do it with that, but I don't know how to bomb chew jump that well. That is the next thing that I want to learn. The chickens in my new one are the water temple clam opening noise. Oh. I don't remember what the worst, like, Kuko noise that I've ever had is. We've had some interesting ones. Like, we've had the sound of, like, when Link swings the sword and it makes contact with, like, a wall. Like, that sound. Oh, no, you know what? We had a time where the Kukos were the iron knuckle going, sure. That was abrupt. Alright, I have no quick way to get over to the water temple. So... do I have any forest temple keys? I don't really have the bow, though. If I had a bow, I would go break into the forest temple. But without a bow, I'm... not fully limited, but a little bit more limited than normal on what I could do. Weep. I see, do you know what setting I turn off to stop Link for shuffling every time I stop to face the same direction as the camera? I'm not sure I know what you mean. Like, you're talking like when Link stops moving? Like one of these deals? I hate the fact that I'm about to go into the water temple this early. I kind of wish I had that double defense so that I have a little bit more time underwater, but... Oh, we're also not going to be able to progress much of anything in here because I don't have an ocarina. So this may wind up just being pointless. I guess I could go back to the Lakeside Lab too, with me having hover or iron boots. I could do everything in there now. Yeah, I just want to open the thing. We're having last few runs generated. When he stops moving, but instead of the camera moving behind him, he turns to face the way his screen is facing. Oh, that sounds like maybe a dead zone issue. Sounds like maybe when you're stopping the game's thinking that there's still like a down input happening. So you might want to check your dead zone settings. God. That is another song. It looks like probably... Song's actually nothing, and all I feel is pain. Going down. Some pots down here. You found a song warp to the ice cavern. Haha, you know what? I did. Oh, hey, heart container. Okay, I'm floating up to the top. We can stop the countdown. I think that heart container will put me at like a full minute now that I have. Oh, hey, there's the ice trap. Never mind, I lost enough health where it doesn't even matter anymore. Fun. Game's gonna make me go to the Dark Link area, isn't it? Okay, this is long shot required / hover boots. Can't do anything there. What do we got going on in here? Can't do anything here. We go up here for a bit of oxygen. Alright, that's the gate thing. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else I can do under here. I think I have to go to the area for the long shot. Oh no, I have this that I can do. I'm not going to survive. Couple pots in here. Oh, thank God for that. Does this reach? I don't know if it does. Oh, is it like, it is just out of reach? Okay, well, I didn't mean to do that, but, you know. It works. Ow. I know that pot's a recovery heart. Yeah, so the only way I really can go is just over here right now. And even this, I don't know how far I can progress. I don't have arrows, I don't have long shots, so I can't reach that Skulltula. Ugh, I hate having to do this the normal way. Imagine if I had the long shot here. Something like burning all of my keys. Good shot, good shot. This is where if I had hover boots or a bow, this would be so much less annoying. Isn't that a shame, little Tektite? Can it reach us from here? Okay, thank God. I need to, like, lure the like over here. Don't even touch me, just get over here. There you go, stay right there. There we go. Alright, this Dark Link fight's gonna be a little bit annoying. Because I don't have Megaton Hammer. Do I have Big Goron? No, I don't. Yowza. Can I just, like... Can I just do that? That would be a no. I cannot just do that. Hi, Mimitito. Welcome back. Oh. Excuse me? How did I stun you the first time? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That tracks. I mean, am I, like, winning here? Apparently not. Like, you would think that's taking damage, but apparently not. So maybe I could just sneak one in there, but, this fight is so bad without the Megaton Hammer. Actually, wait, does this work? No, not the way I want it to. How much health do you have? Just go down! I have no fairy. We're cooked here, chat. We are so cooked. I can't do this fight. I'm not gonna do this fight. This fight is so annoying without Megaton Hammer, or at least double defense. No, get me out. We're done. I've wasted my time in the water temple. We're really just like one or two fairly big item checks away from having a lot more open progression. Because, I mean, like, at this point, I could break into the forest temple, like... That is technically an option that's open to me. But it also kind of just begs the question, like, is it really worth me breaking into the forest temple when I have one key, and I have no bow? My problem, too, is I really feel like Ocarina is what's stopping us right now. Like, I firmly believe that our early progression is the Ocarina. Because why would we have so many songs, but no way to play them? There's a couple of things by Gerudo Valley that I left behind as a kid because I messed up the chicken stuff. My problem is I don't have the bridge active to be able to do it. There are 2 Skulltulas along Zora's River that we could check. But then after that, as Adult Link, we've pretty well checked everything that's available. After that, everything else is gonna have to be Kid Link stuff. It's been a while since we've gotten locked up on progression this early in. And I know we've beaten Deku Tree and Dodongo's Cavern because we have 2 spiritual stones and the medallion. The medallion we got from Temple of Time, so I know that much, which means we would have had to have gotten the spiritual stones from Dodongo and Deku. Yeah, because I think my problem is if I want to reach the reach over here. Actually, I might be able to reach that. Just diving is a bold choice there, Link. Alright, so the crate's not going to be there, which is fine, but we can get the item behind the waterfall. Worst case scenario, I'll come back as Kid Link to get the crate. Because the other thing too, we already have silver gauntlets. So we can already make some progress in the Spirit Temple, so we really just need the Ocarina. That is a recovery heart. Here's the fishing minigame. I don't think I did that as a kid. I know I haven't done it as an adult. Honestly, might have to go and just try that. Well, actually, never mind. I can't reach it as Adult Link because I need the Scarecrow song. Which, again, I need the Ocarina for. A lot of stuff I just need the Ocarina for right now that we're just kind of getting walled off. Yeah, so we'll head to Zora's River. We'll get the two Skulltula checks there. And then after that, we'll have to go back to Kid Link. I think I have some treasure box shop keys. Or at least one. Oh, we actually have two. Okay. So actually, that might not be a bad call there, because that's 4 checks for free. And then if something happens that the Ocarina is in there, then we can just immediately go right over to Hyrule Castle, do the Great Fairy Fountain check that's there, and pray and hope that Way of the Hero item is there. Oh, it's gonna turn daytime on me before I can get over here, isn't it? I guess that technically gives me time to get over here and get set up for it. Perfect. Alright. And now we wait. Because I don't have an ocarina to play Sun Song. Like I said, I'm hoping one of these checks is going to give me the ocarina. Because that would also give us access to Zora's domain. And trust me, if you give me access to Zora's domain, I'm going to break into the fountain as Adult Link. Don't think I won't. Such a long time to wait, but... I'm trusting to believe in this Skulltula. Never mind. Yep, pretty much. It was definitely worth my time. This next Skulltula is also going to totally be worth my time. Oh, it actually was! Let's go! Let's freaking go! That's the ocarina! Wow, the game really wanted me to backflip for that Skulltula to get the hook shot, huh? That's wild. Nah, you don't need that. Alright, so now let's go back as Kid Link so we can do the fairy fountain check. If I can get back over here before... Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. I was gonna say, if we can get back over here before nighttime disappears. Ooh, so close. That's alright. We have the ocarina, so... Oh, and now that I think about it, we have Sun Song. Yeah, so we don't have to wait for nighttime anymore. We also have access to the Forest Temple now. We have access to the Spinning Pot room, or the Spinning Pot in Goron City. Because we have Zelda's Lullaby, Soraya's Song as well. Oh, we have Prelude of Light as well. I forgot what the other warp song was, but regardless. Oh, Prelude of Light is actually pretty nice here. I still don't have a lot for Spirit Temple. I could still technically go and do the Kid Link side of it, because I do have the slingshot. Oh, hey, thanks for the Prelude of Light check. Yeah, that ocarina actually opened up an enormous amount of stuff. This is one of the diving skills in Spirit Temple, or I'm misremembering. I'm pretty sure it said Gerudo Training Grounds. It could have said Spirit Temple, but it was over in that area somewhere. It's not the Haunted Wasteland, I know that much. No, it was Gerudo Fortress, I think. I think it was Gerudo Fortress. Oh no, Thieves' Hideout was way here. Never mind. It's somewhere over there. That, you know, okay, so you're telling me that Zora's Fountain is important. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we are getting somewhere. Okay. I'm starting to see the threads and how they're lining up here. Hello? I'm not supposed to be here. Thank you. So, I'm starting to see how everything's gonna line up. Did not mean to bring a dog in here. Okay. Oh, there's a regular bottle. So I was going to warp to the Spirit Temple, but since we have Rudo's letter, I do want to go ahead and open up Zora's Fountain. Maybe we'll find something useful there. If not, then the next time we go as Adult Link, we'll be able to go there first, because there'll be all the stuff at the bottom of the fountain. Plus, we will have the Silver Gauntlet rock that we can throw. Good news is there's a lot of progression that's now opened up. I also could technically go back to the Water Temple, although I've literally blasted most of the keys out of there, so... We're gonna pretend like we don't need to go into the Water Temple. Just like I'm also going to ignore Jabu Jabu's belly, because we're not getting the boomerang anytime soon, so no point in me going in there. Hi, Ghost. Hopefully you're doing well. Long day at work, so need a lurk, but just wanted to wave hello. Not a worry. I always appreciate the lurk. Oh, I can do some frog checks. Hope your name has some plans this weekend. I'm working on Saturday. We're gonna have some chill time together on Sunday and in the Saturday evening, but we're planning on doing kind of like our Valentine's Day stuff as a family together next Saturday. She's so big, how does she keep growing? Yeah, I don't know. She just keeps she keeps on going. Oh yes, Soraya's song's to check, but is Sun Song? Yeah, I guess it would be. How tall is she now? It's been a bit since we've measured, but she's like around that 4 feet-ish range. I need to stop walking away from these frogs. Oh, okay. But yeah, the last time we checked, she was around that 4-foot range, but I think she's a little bit taller than that now. God, so smaller than me, don't need to get the hair dye out to cover my grays just yet. Yeah, not quite yet. So she definitely is growing tall. Time to see if this skull tool is worth it. That's information, and I do think I need that information. Please and thank you. Something useful. That's not useful at all. I already have that. Welp! You and Raven are doing a great job. I appreciate it. We try to do the best we can as parents. With Steph, not so much this game. Oh no, I am absolute dog water at this game. Except when I want to break into places. I need it to be nighttime again. King Zora, I have a letter for you. It says to move the booty, Scooty the booty out of the way. Weep. Be gone. No, I don't want to talk to you again. Alright, now I have 2 bottles that I can work with, which means bug checks are now in play. Oh, I just realized too, because I got Rudo's letter, I was gonna break into Zora's Fountain as an adult. Man. My fun is ruined. I like breaking into places. Art. Money. Sorry, Jabu Jabu, you're gonna have to deal with your bellyache. I can't chance that you might have the Gerudo Valley theme in you. Also realized I made it nighttime. I can't even reach the Skulltula that's on that wall. What do you have to say? A Gerudo training ground hoards nothing. You know, I disagree. Actually. Oh? Why are you giving me information for locations that I've already cleared? I've already cleared the Deku Tree and Dodongo's Cavern. Give me other info. No Zora Fountains, Berkeley, no bottom of the well, heist, sad Bob. Nah, I can still break into bottom of the well. Because we still haven't found Song of Storms. Which actually, I might wind up doing that because, I still don't believe we found our way of the hero check down there. Okay. I'm sorry to have offended you, Great Fairy. I won't break into bottom of the well. Chat, I already left. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. So there's a gossip stone over here. And then after this, we will warp to the spirit temple. Ooh. They say that a spider behind webs in a grotto holds the Shadow Temple boss key. I know which one they're talking about. Well, we're gonna hope we don't need the Shadow Temple. Do we know what the Shadow Temple has? We don't. That's a little concerning. To the desert. I should probably... Yeah, just to be safe. That's important. Alright, Din's Fire located. Spirit Temple is Way of the Hero, so... Does Din's Fire... Thieves Hideout... Bottom of the well... Din's Fire doesn't do anything for the other Way of the Hero checked areas that I have, but it does help. Literally hurled itself at your face. I don't know, it's funny to me. True, it did. It said, here, just take Din's Fire and go away. I don't have any keys for here, do I? I don't even know why I'm asking. If I had keys for here, it would show up in the bottom corner. Bomb Chew. I missed. Bomb Chew. I didn't miss. I hope that other Bomb Chew is going places. Alright, before I go into those, there's little mini crates that I can break over here. Oh, I want you to throw the block. Thank you. Sick. I'm gonna see if I can fight this Stalfo in the next room and like shove it off the edge. Probably not, but you know. Are you impacted by these? Oh, you are. Okay, that was a happy accident. What if I just like... What if I just like... That camera angle couldn't have been any worse. Fun. Gonna put me back at the beginning? Yup. I felt like I had a decent strategy going. Though next time I think I'm just gonna bum rush the rest of the way. Did it on purpose, it's all part of the plan. True. Yeah, very pinpoint accuracy. I still don't even know how I managed to hit that switch with a bomb shield. I was like not aiming for it at all. Oh hey, this stays down. Cool. Excuse me. Good sir, I am trying to progress the game. Can you leave me alone? Move out of the way. Alright, I guess to be fair, Dense Fire is actually kind of nice right here. So I don't have to do this the normal way. I can just, you know, do this. Good one, Link. Just pick up the pot. That's all you have to do, Link. You did it. I'm so proud of you. Okay, silver rupees. Shadow Temple key. All right. Out of here. I need this. Wow, one stick, huh? Survey says... Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I do kind of need that. I do kind of need that. One stick is worth over 500 rupees in Hyrule Market. True. Alright, let me get everything else out of this room. Alright, then I think I learned... Okay, never mind, I didn't learn anything. I feel like I've jumped to that wall before. You think that's gonna make it? The answer to that question is a resounding yes. Alright, I know I've grabbed that before. I know I have. Would you go away? Aha! I knew it! I'm gonna get knocked off by a key, so I can already feel it. Nice. Nice. Okay. Alright, now we can get out of here. I don't remember what was in the shops, if there was anything that was, like, of actual importance at that value. But it's still good to have. Alright, to Zora's Fountain we go! Because there's a ton of checks we can grab over there. And I feel like if the game is giving me Rudo's letter and saying Way of the Hero, there's gotta be something in the fountain. Do I have any silver rupees for the ice cavern? Not even close. So I mean, I guess I could go into Ice Cavern real quick and just check out the Scythe room, because there would be a handful of checks there. But I can't progress the rest of it. Might be able to buy some blue fire and hit a couple of those passages. I mean, technically, yeah, I could. Do I really want to spend the rupees for that, though? Probably not. But yeah, I can definitely progress a couple of the extra rooms if I went and grabbed some blue fire. I'm kind of hoping I'll run into the blue fire arrows. Or the ice arrows in this case. And then that way I don't even have to worry about it. I could even just get lucky and find a bottle of blue fire. That's also been something I've run into. Oh yeah, there's stuff in the waterfall, isn't there? Well, this wasn't worth it. I'm facing the wrong way. Hopefully there's something useful in here. Long shot would be great, because then we could go to the Thieves' Hideout. I'd prefer to also get Gerudo membership card, but I'm not going to be super picky. Epona's song would also work as well. Alright, before we go to the bottom of the fountain, I'm gonna go ahead and do this check. fire temple. Geronimo! Down we go. See a lot of rupees. That's not a good sign. Oh, fairy bow. Please don't be an ice trap. Why do I open my mouth? Oh, I need a fairy bow so bad. Why is it an ice trap? Life is pain anyway. Is that a compass? Forest Temple is Light Medallion. Okay, that's actually useful information. I think we're good. There's a couple more red rupees down here, but there we go. Making little stories about what's happening is one of my favorite things to do with these. Like, those Skulltulas literally paid their whole life savings to get turned invisible, and some random dude breaks in and doesn't even fall for it and kills them. True. Oh, I'm not gonna surface in time, am I? Oh no. Oh dear, that was close. Anyway, yep. Yeah, let's go look into the ice cavern. No, let me just... Thank you. Ow. Thank you. Oh, Spirit Temple key. That's actually kind of useful. Is that a claim check? Well, that's definitely fake. You silly game, I already have the claim check. Ooh, treasure box shop. Alright, we can kind of mess around in the Desert Colossus and then go into the Spirit Temple for a little bit. Okay. Mirror Shield is actually very nice. Alright, well, if Spirit Temple is Way of the Hero for the ending reward, we are in really good shape now. If it was Way of the Hero for Din's Fire, then, well... Also not gonna try to get that Skulltula because it's gonna be really annoying. Bob, no touchy! No! You've ruined everything! Like that, the Deku Shrub at some point literally went into the Spirit Temple, found the Mirror Shield just to replace it with something else just so he could sell it for like $2. Yeah. I love that. Imagine not having a completed run yet. I know, couldn't be me. Also, hi Pichu, how are you today? Oh my god. Goodbye. Closer to like here. Dude, sure. Don't know how that worked, but sure. Doing very good. How about you? No, I'm hanging in there. Just chilling and vibing. Any goodies in here? I see some monies. Some hearts. Okay, there is nothing for this room. Now we're about to find out if I'm wasting my key or not. Yeet. You idiot. Yippee. I guess to be fair, I didn't really waste a key because I can check most of the stuff. I don't have hover boots. I also don't have Megaton Hammer. That's also another treasure box shop key. Fire! Sick. Silver rupees. Oh, for the foot push block room. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we can go backwards here. I don't think there's anything down. Oh, no, there's a pot. Alright, well, so far I did not waste a key. Let there be light. I wish I had Megaton Hammer to activate the shortcut here, but I don't think I can reach this with hookshot. Okay, never mind. What places do you still have to go for Gerudo Valley chances? Quite a few. We have not been in the Forest Temple, the Shadow Temple. We've not been in the Gerudo Fortress or Gerudo Training Grounds. Obviously, anything in Ganon's Castle. We have not been in Lon Lon Ranch during the day. We have not been in Jabu Jabu's Belly. We have not been in Kakariko Village as an adult during the day. Trying to think. Yeah, I think those are the main places. In terms of items, this run doesn't look half bad. It's not that bad. I've got quite a few Way of the Hero areas that have been given to me. We got the item at Hyrule Castle, which was Rudo's letter. We also we've gotten Din's Fire out of here so far. Mirror Shield was just outside. We still have Bottom of the Well that we haven't gotten our item out of. And there's still the Thieves' Hideout that we still have not gotten the Way of the Hero for, so... Can I make that from here? Yes, I can. But yeah, this is definitely not a bad run. Still Still a lot that can happen, though. Also, several boss rooms that we haven't gone in. And I know some of the boss rooms have different music. Yeah, freestyle. Alright, so that's most everything out of this room. Actually, no, I think that is everything. Excuse me. Because the one switch that I need Megaton Hammer for is to open the shortcut, so... Oh, I see magic beans. Magic beans gives me access to double defense. I need that. I need that. Give me that. I need the Gerudo membership card, please. Thank you. It's not fake. Let's go, chat. Alright, so now we need Long Shot or Epona's Song. And then we can get to Gerudo Fortress. Alright, and the good news is we can skip this room up here once we get the long shot. Okay, so we're done in here because I can't progress any further on Adult Link's side. Okay, so we probably should go back as Kid Link and go to Goron City so that we can do the spinning pot in Goron City. I might break back in the bottom of the well again. Because now that we have Zelda's Lullaby, we can drain the water, so that'll be a good number of checks opened up. We have, I think we have another bottom of the well key too, right? Yes. Also, hi Lucasade. Hopefully you're doing well. So far, the run is going well. And yes, Spark, you're thinking of the Adult Link Iron Knuckle side that has the hidden chests. Kid Link side has the pots, and then Adult Link side has the chests. Which, speaking of chests, let's go check the treasure chest minigame, since we have 2 keys we can use there. Needs to be nighttime. Will I take a doggy inside with me? Probably not. I think there's only like 1 more key for this place too. Oh no, there's 2 more. Literally nothing. Green ruby. Yeah, that Adult Link side. Ooh, fire temple key. Getting a little bit more reason to go back to the fire temple now. Can I also just say, could we, like, actually find just a normal bomb bag, please? So that I don't have to keep using bomb chews? Like, I can make bomb chews work, but it is hyper annoying. I know I could technically do bug checks too. I'm gonna kind of wait on those because they're kind of just scattered everywhere. It'd be nice if we could get Bolero of Fire. If we got Bolero of Fire, then I could get a whole bunch of checks in Death Mountain Crater. But I think we're gonna break into bottom of the well first since I'm right here. It's time to break and enter. No, don't target him. Stop walking away from me. I don't like the way I'm lined up. There we go. Anyway. Legit question, can you go backwards from the Colossus to the Gerudo Fortress? No, because the gate is closed. You can go backwards to it, but since the gate is closed right now, I'm not going to be able to get through it. Alright, now listen. I have Zelda's Lullaby to where I don't need to do what I'm about to do, or at least attempt it. But I'm gonna attempt it at least once, because I mean, why not? So we're gonna try to unload the water down here. I've only successfully done this twice. Nope, 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 nope. That was not a good one. Let's try that again. Need a much better angle on that. Why are you rolling straight forward, Link? I'm holding the stick at an angle. My guy. I mean, I guess I can't fail this exploit if I just roll straight ahead, but... Nope. Like I said, there is absolutely no reason for me to do this because I have Zelda's Lullaby. But I just want to do it because I can. I think I'm landing, like, right here. So I've got the right idea, I just need to line up more there. Same thing. Okay. Like I said, I've only done this twice. So if I pull this off a third time, then I would be utterly shocked. Oh! Did I do it? It's just that easy, chat. It's just that easy. We have successfully tricked the game into thinking we are in that room. And as such, everything out here is now unloaded. Let's freaking go. This water? Nah, it's not real water. It doesn't exist. Look, there's no like. There's no chest. There's no Skulltula. The game thinks I'm in that room. I'm not. How do we know the water's not working? Here's how we know. Love that. Like a cow standing next to an electric fence, utterly shocked. Look, there's not even a Skulltula here to block me. Now I'm in here. Like I said, no reason for me to do that, because I do have Zelda's Lullaby, but why not, right? Get your head down here. You take a lot of sticks. Thank you. There's another chest in here, right? Yup. Okay. And now we're gonna float up. Blub, 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 blub. Like I said, totally unnecessary for me to do that, considering I have Zelda's Lullaby, but it looked cool. You traded a bunch of sticks for one stick. I truly did. I used 10 sticks to get one. Use 10, get one free. We still have not found our Way of the Hero check down here. Sick. I already lit it. Can't stop me, Gibdo. Oh, I need that. I need that. Move, get out of the way. Get out of the way, I need that. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I don't need anything else down here. Everything else is useless to me. Yeah, fast warp. Let's go get our hover boots. So all I've learned from this is that if I knew where Song of Storms was, we could have gotten hover boots. So I'm just gonna pretend that we found Song of Storms and we're totally still in logic and that I haven't just completely screwed this up again. The nice thing too is with where we're at, we'll be able to get to Goron City pretty easily too. I also just realized that I don't have bomb bags, so the spinning pot's gonna be a little bit tricky. I don't even know if it's actually feasible. I don't remember if I've tested or not, but compass for the ice cavern. Oh yeah, and then I think this should be the other wallet upgrade. Is this Tycoon's wallet down here? Oh, that's huge. That means, oh, there was a shop that had the fairy bow. I don't remember which shop it was, but there's a shop that has the fairy bow. Pretty sure I've done that with bomb flowers before, but don't quote me on that. I know I've tried before, I just don't remember if I was successful or not. Because that was a long time ago. It was not this shop. I'll check the Goron shop. Could also be the market shop too, or even the bomb chew shop. But I feel like I remember a fairy bow being in the shop. Yeah, there were definitely at least one with the fairy bow. I don't remember if there were other items that were useful. There was one in the last run where we had the Lot Eruwus, as Moon Elf called them, and as I'm now going to call them. Yes, here's the fairy bow. How much was it again? 850. Rick. Okay. That's okay. I know where we can grind out rupees. Honestly, with it almost being daytime, I was gonna go up to the Cow Grotto and just grab the rupees from there. But I think my fastest play is gonna be down here. But yeah, I'm gonna double check Hyrule Castletown as well once we get the fairy bow. And just make sure about those shops, because if there's anything useful in those, then I might as well try to rupee farm for those as well. Just gonna take all of this lady's money. What a huge chain of events this just become. The nice thing too now, since we're going to be getting the fairy bow, we actually have a reason we can go to the forest temple now. There wasn't really a whole lot of reason for me to go there before because I wasn't going to have the bow. Now that I have the bow and we have hover boots, we can clear out a lot of stuff in the forest temple. So I think that's kind of going to be what we're going to do today to wrap this up. Is I'm going to get the fairy bow, then we'll check Hyrule Castletown Market for the 2 shops there. And then we'll go as Adult Link, clear what we can out of the forest temple, and then that'll be where I wrap up for today. And then that'll set us up for next week. Because like I said, tomorrow we're going to go back to the Shiny Sandwich Challenge because I haven't done that for a bit. We'll do that for a little bit tomorrow. Please. Alright. Oh my god, it's the first 3 digits of Jenny's number. We'll also go ahead and try the spinning pot while we're here too. What a crazy sequence to get the fairy bow this was. Okay, we finally have the fairy bow. Cool. Alright, time to light the torches. Whoa. Alright, time to find out if we can make it with a bomb flower. Okay, you can. That window is very tight, though. This music really works with the spinning motif. True. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have a fun time trying to time this with every face. This definitely seems like a lot more work than what it's worth. That's a shame, because that would have been a completely different face. No bad timing on that one. Oh, come on. Honestly, that's fine, because that face would have been the same one. God, this window is so precise. Now, nope, okay, never mind. Nope, we're not going now. Now. Too early. I'm only gonna try this a couple more times, and then we're just gonna wait to come back when I have a bomb bag. Yep, that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, we're just gonna come back with a bomb bag. Alright, so what did I say I wanted to do? We got the fairy bow. Oh, I know what I do want to do real quick, too. Before we warp over to Hyrule Castle Town. I want to plant the beans over here. That way I can get the double defense while I'm over this way. Yeah, market shops and then forest temple. Let's plant this. I don't even know why I planted that. I have the hover boots, so that was actually kind of just a waste of time. Oh well. Yep, warp me to the Temple of Time. Let's go check out the shops. Nope, Skulltula token in that one. Oh, there was the prescription. Prescription was $4.85. I'm not really that pressed on that one. Let's check the Bomb Chew shop. Oh, it was the Zara skull. That was the other one. Okay. Okay, yep, we're all good shop-wise then. Temple of Time, please. It is a shame I don't have Minuetta Forest or Kakariko Village Warp. The skull. Five gifted subs and I'll gather the money this stream and go buy the skull. Yeah, there's no warp that's gonna help me here. So we're just gonna have to do the Walk of Shame all the way back to the Kokiri Forest. I just realized too, when I was farming the rupees for that bow, I left a yellow rupee in the Cow Grotto specifically for the purpose of if I needed to grind money. Curse me for being poor. That's a mood though. Some lady doesn't give me $50 for finding a single chicken 5 feet away from her. I know, right? Imagine if that's how life worked. I'm a little short on cash. Let me just go grab this chicken that's literally in front of this lady and put it in her pen. She'll surely give me $50 over and over. Excellent. Double defense is back. Is the Mweeps the sound for turning from night to day? Yup. We've got the Mweep for night to day, and then snoring for day to night. 'Tis wonderful. Now listen, I have the song to get past here. But what fun would it be if I didn't at least attempt to break in? You know what I'm saying, chat? You know what I'm saying? Feel like I don't have this lined up very well. Okay. What was that, Link? Excuse me. Come on. Yeah, just let it happen, Bido. It's not the first time. It won't be the last. Just let me go through. Oh, I've borked it now. Alright, hold on. Link, if I'm holding back on the stick, that is backwards, not forwards. Okay, thanks. There we go. Thank you. This is why a swamp is named after you in the future, Mido. True. I should, if I was smart, at least grab one fairy. Oh, no, I do have the fairy bow, never mind. I was about to be like, I don't have the bow, I can't get past the one at the end easily. And then I remembered, I literally just spent 850 rupees to get it. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Oh, okay. Hey, Thief's Hideout key. Oh, never mind. I thought I was gonna fall to the floor. Okay. Forest Temple is safe. I honestly kind of forgot what we were doing here. It's easy to just kind of get enveloped in the randomizer and forget that one song can ruin the whole thing for us. Chat, should I break into the Forest Temple boss room, even though we know for a fact that it doesn't have a medallion that we need? Oh, hey, there's the Zora tunic. Okay, well, we have to check out Nocturne of oh god, we have to go into this. We have to go into the Shadow Temple. We have to go into the Shadow Temple today. Oh, that's terrifying. Okay, Ice Cavern is easy. Only if there's something missing that you definitely need, because it would also be another song check too. What room sealed your fate the last 6 times? Oh, let me see if I can remember here. So, the first time was Fire Temple. The second time was the Kokiri Shop. Oh my god. The third time was the enemy music. Fourth time... What was the fourth time? I think the fourth time was Zora. Oh, it was Zora's Domain. Yeah, 4 was Zora's Domain. 5 was the beginning of the Ganondorf fight. Number 6 was Temple of Time. So, the enemy music one must have been good. The best part was, I got all the way through like my beginning stuff because I didn't go into the Deku tree right away. I didn't hear it. So when I went back to go into the Deku tree, it was the first time we encountered an enemy, and I heard it, and I'm like, wait, am I hearing that right? Yeah, Ganondorf fight is honestly the worst one we've had so far. Run 5 was also the one where I practically was borderline 100%ing the game. Because I just gaslit myself on what a Gossip Stone said. The worst ones for these are when we get like really deep into runs, kind of like where we're at now, where we are really deep into the run and we still haven't encountered it. Oh, another Spirit Temple key. Because the deeper we get into these without encountering it, the more nervous I get that it's going to appear like towards the very end again. Rip me. Yeah, I think the only thing that would be worse would be what Spark posted in the Discord, where it's literally after you've beaten Ganon and he's being sealed away. That would be enough to make me crash out. Oh wait, I have the tunic. Aha, your petty timer doesn't bother me anymore. God, these hover boots sounds though. So can I open this chest yet, or is this still kind of just like... Nope, that's still a thing I have to drain the water for. That's like the only chest I've run into where it just will not let you do it. I wish that was something that, like, randomizer could kind of patch on that. Yeah, so we'll clear as much as we can here in the Forest Temple. Once we're done here, we will go to the Shadow Temple. We can do a little bit there, and then at that point, that's where we're going to wrap up. That'll give us one final area that could potentially be detrimental. And since we got Zora's Tune, if you go back to the Water Temple, I heard him say it. I said nothing about the Water Temple. That'll be next time. Water Temple doesn't scare me right now, though, because we've already been in there once. So, I already know what song is in there. After the Shadow Temple, the only other temple that we will not know what the music is for it is Jabu Jabu's belly. And I'm hoping to keep it that way. Cool. I love finding nothing. But does Dark Link scare you? Not so much anymore. I have double defense and a fairy now. Still wish I had Megaton Hammer, but, you know. I mean, I guess to be fair, we do still need the Megaton Hammer anyway, because I cannot beat the Fire Temple boss without it. Babu Babu must face Jabu Jabu? Absolutely not. Listen, if the randomizer wanted me to go to Jabu Jabu, they wouldn't have put the boomerang in Ganon's castle. I'm just saying. If they really wanted me to go into Jabu Jabu, they would have made the boomerang accessible. I actually do wonder. No, I need one more Spirit Temple. If I can get one more Spirit Temple key, then I think we have enough to be able to clear the Spirit Temple. I mean, I guess I can go ahead and push the blocks to be in the proper positions. It's not really going to benefit me any because I need another key. But I can go ahead and push these in position. And then we can get the last couple of item checks. So I'm definitely glad, chat, I was able to get an extra stream in for this week. Because like I said, next week, I don't know what my schedule is going to look like. So I'm glad to have the extra streams in so that at worst I can just put some extra content up on YouTube. Togen. triple. Can I just, like, have the long shot out of here, please? That way the next time we jump into this, I can just go into the Gerudo Fortress. Please and thank you. Okay, I said the long shot, not the Gerudo Training Ground key. That's beneficial for that, but if I can't get to the training grounds, then that's useless. Way to have selective hearing, game. Get out of here. Ooh, Bolero of Fire. Ooh, that's actually huge. Okay. Alright, so we can't do anything else in here. So let's go Shadow Temple. And then, for real, the last thing before I wrap up, we're going to go back as Kid Link, use Bolero of Fire, and get the checks that are in Death Mountain Crater, because there's like 7 or 8 freestanding checks just right there. We've got some decent warps to work with right now. A broken stick is just as good as a Master Sword. Who knew? This guy. I have keys for in here, right? At least like one. I have 2. Yeah, that gets me some decent checks. Oh, silver rupees? I don't know which grouping that's for. Alright, Shadow Temple is safe. There's not a lot of areas left that I haven't touched yet, so... This is both very good and very concerning at the same time. Fire Temple key, okay. So Fire Temple definitely seems like a good place to try to head to next time as well. We've got 4 keys for there. That'll get us through a pretty significant chunk of the temple. Reach with a shield stab? Oh, you can. Okay, in that case... Perfect. I need to start doing that more. Alright, now we get to play the guessing game of where do we point the statue? Alright. I think it's right here. Alright. I think it's right here. Okay. In that case, I think it's right over here. Awesome. Oh, there's a compass. That could be helpful. Cool. So we're not doing the water temple the whole way. Bottle. Ooh. Alright. How many for Ganon's castle do I have? Oh, I have them all. Sick. I have no idea how many barriers are up, because I haven't seen a single gossip stone tell me. So the fact we have all of the silver rupees is actually really good. If every trial is open, then I will need one more small key, and I will also need the gold gauntlets. Don't have Song of Time, so I can't get any of those items there, which is fine. Nailed it. Nailed it. Cool. Actually kind of works out that I don't have any more keys to progress beyond this one, because after the next room, we kind of are stopped on progression. Is that a Pona song? Is that a Pona song? Let's go! Alright, so the next time we do this, we can go to Gerudo Fortress. That is massive. And that's actually huge too, because Gerudo, well, the Thieves' Hideout is considered Way of the Hero, so. The biggest thing right now is I really just need to know where the Shadow Medallion, or the Spirit Medallion is going to be at. Once I learn where the Spirit Medallion's at, then we're pretty much setting ourselves up. Because I just need to find light arrows, which we're getting a lot of checks cleared out. Also means cow checks are on the table. Another Thieves' Hideout key. Alright, so we should be able to do a couple more checks. Assuming that I can find where this platform is at. Bob, cows can't write checks, but these cows can. Okay. Also, chat, fun fact, I learned, so you know how sometimes I go into this room and these spikes don't always damage me? Apparently, if you're wearing the Goron tunic, for whatever reason, the game just delays when you take the spike damage, similar to lava. But if you're wearing any other tunic, you take insta damage. Fun fact. There is nothing else in here, so we are done in here. Alright, so like I said, last thing we're going to do, I know I have a ton of progression that just opened up. I am going to go back as Kid Link, warp to Death Mountain Crater so we can check the checks over there. And then that is where we will wrap up for today. And then next time we do this, we will do cow checks, and we will do Gerudo Fortress and Gerudo Training Grounds checks. We should get clips of those and put them in a folder called Bob's Education Corner. I learned this from other people, so my advice is pretty much with a grain of salt. Chad, it's the long shot! It's the long shot! Let's freaking go! So in reality, if I did not find Epona's song in the Shadow Temple, we still would have been fine because we would have gotten the long shot. But there we go. What a perfect way to wrap up this part. We made a lot of progress today. We started off in a position where it was a little shaky because we just didn't have major progression. The minute we found that ocarina, everything has just opened up. So next time we do this, we will go to Gerudo Fortress and Gerudo Training Grounds. We will do cow checks. Hopefully from there, we'll start to get more knowledge on what's remaining. Actually, based on what I'm looking at here, it's either going to be the Shadow Temple or the Spirit Temple that has the Spirit Medallion. Kind of rough. What are the other silver rupee rooms? I know one of them is a torch side for Kid Link, but what is the adult Link one, if there is one? I don't know. Regardless, though, YouTube, that's where I'm going to end you off here. I hope you all have been enjoying the series. If you have, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can see more of the content. Comment below anything that you thought was hilarious or anything that you thought I missed. And YouTube, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.